Let's go, Ryan!
What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5, Meet the Athlete, and we are welcoming you from sunny Portugal, baby.
Albufeira.
Albufeira, Portugal. We are on the balcony of our hotel house, I want to call it, because it's not just a room. Make sure you watch the holiday vlogs, you probably see it, because come up before this. Right, I'm here with a fellow YouTuber and training partner, Ryan Hewitt, Righty Sprintz on YouTube. Very, very, very high potential in the 100 and 200 meters, and he's a bit of a creep. All right, Ryan. First and foremost, I just get everyone to introduce themselves, your name, your age, your distance.
So, my name is Ryan Hewitt, known as Righty Sprintz on YouTube. I'm 19 years old. I was born March the 5th, 2005. I started sprinting in 2021. My first season was in 2021. Under 17, right?
Yeah.
I kicked off that season running 11 4s, 11 5s, 11 3s, and then qualified for nationals for the under 17 age group. Literally only just, I was the slowest one going, second slowest one going. In the semis, I ran a legal 11:06. I was 16 at the time. This was my first season. I was running like an idiot.
Basically, very naturally talented athlete here. If you're a 15, 16-year-old, was it 16 you started?
I was 16, yeah.
16 you're starting and you're running 11.3, is it?
My first electronic time was 11:32. Then I just somehow chopped off 3 attempts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Any other sports before that?
Yeah, so I was a footballer. What? I was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
At Doncaster. I just stopped growing. I quit. When COVID hit, I was like, I'm just gonna quit. And then I kind of like went off on a weird path. I was doing loads of stupid shit. Not like drugs or anything, but I was like going out drinking all the time and stuff. Always drugs, kind of. Did like 1 5K a week during lockdown. The first lockdown, run like 30 minutes and stuff like that. And then it got to about July, August of 2020, where I was like, I've always been naturally fast. You know, sports days, all these local competitions that my school do and stuff with other schools, I win them. So, and it's always been in the back of my head. I've always had imaginations of me like beating Usain Bolt and stuff. So I was just like, I'm gonna try this out. But obviously it took a while because it was still COVID and stuff like that. So I was training on grass and stuff like that for a lot of months, not consistently or anything like that. Didn't know what I was doing. And then it got to, it was after the 3rd lockdown. So I think it was about April, March 2021, where I actually started properly training at least twice a week in the gym. I was in the gym anyway, doing my own thing, like, like bodybuilding stuff and whatnot, just to get stronger. But that's when I started to actually, dial in, doing like actual deadlift, RDLs, stuff like that. And then after that season, in the winter training period for 2022, I got a trapped nerve in my lower back and it kind of messed me up. That 2022 around 11:08, my lower back was shot. I don't even need to explain that. I just made it worse. My biggest advice is do not run through an injury. Do not, because you only make it worse.
There you go.
2023, it got better, but it was still really tight, and at times it felt like I didn't even have a lower back. It was a different type of feeling. It was like a ripple effect.
Well, with back's like the centerpiece of the kinetic chain.
Yeah.
So.
And then I ran a 10.92.
Yeah.
With Callum, so he's already been on this.
So yeah, your current PB now is
10.92.
10.92.
But again, like my back was still fried, and this season is the first season since 2021 where I'm actually feeling good in my body.
Just leads us on to nicely your track goals for 2024 season. I mean, you document this on your channel. Go check that out, guys. But just say it again to the people who haven't heard of you.
10.5, 21.5. The 0.5 project.
Ambitious goals, but like you said, with everything that's gone on.
Yeah,
it's well within your reach.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But there are many even here that say like it's too ambitious, blah blah blah. But like I know myself.
You're always gonna have that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Anyone who doesn't know, obviously, like your channel, you document your training and everything, but like you don't get to see away from the track. Ryan is very focused in on doing the best he can for his body. Like some people are going out to the beach and he's not, like, he needs to rest, he'll take that rest. So he's sacrificing a bit. So that's what I said to him. He's making these
locked in
sacrificial plays. He's gonna go far.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want to get all lovey-dovey or anything. Yeah. Why do you still do athletics? Is it a case of you haven't achieved your max potential, or?
Yes.
That's it.
I think that's literally it. I do enjoy the sport. I do enjoy being around the people I'm around with when I do the sport.
Yeah.
But the main reason why I started and the main reason why I'll endure to the end of what I'm capable of is because I want to see what my body is capable of. Yeah, it was something like David Goggins once said, and it really like stuck with me. It stuck with me throughout all of this. Like when you die, God will show you what you're capable, what you could have done. This is who you could have been. And I want to make sure that I lock in enough so I don't miss out on these little potential. Like there'll always be little points of potential that you'll miss, but that's just life. You know, life happens, things happen. But I want to maximize what I can do with what I have.
Yeah, you've been given a talent.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like to sound egotistical, but I've clearly got something to run 11:06 in my first year. I'm not saying I'm going to go and break the world record, but like, you know, I'm ambitious that with enough years of training, I'll be at least in the very low 10s. So,
is there any way you, as an athlete, would improve the sport for yourself, like to make it more accessible for you as an athlete or as a viewer to get more views on the sport?
Number one is stop doing these subscription things to watch Diamond Leagues and stuff like that. Fair enough, there are some points like, oh, bring money to the sport, but the viewership is going to be so much more lower, and like I think that's what matters to actually grow a sport, first actually getting the viewers.
An athletics event is like an all-day thing.
Yeah.
People don't want to sit around all day. People like tune in and out, dip in and out just for when the events are.
Another thing I want to mention, and I think some people have spoken about this before, but having a tournament set up where it's, you know, there's two athletes. Obviously, it'll be out of the season of the Olympics, or not out of season, but out of the month of Olympics, World Champs, whatever the major competitions are. But
head-to-head thing.
You need a head-to-head. You know, like the 150s that they do on the straight, where there's like only 5 lanes.
Yeah.
Make some arenas, or like do it besides like an indoor track or something. Have just 2 lanes. Have it broadcasted, and make some sort of tournament world championships. You know, we have 3 world championships between Olympic years. Make one of them a head-to-head. I think it'll just make the sport a lot more interesting. There'll be a lot more tension, a lot more attraction.
So it's obviously hard because athletics is such a unique sport, and that's what makes it so good. So like you don't want to change it too much, but then to make it better, some people will say it's better if you get more clashing and more. You know, like in football, you support a team. Even in like in collegiate system, you obviously you support your university or your college, and it's like you got the rivalries. Yeah. And then you get that's how like it's like with football, you're following your team around, and it just gets more viewers. I think like they've got a good system out there. Okay, so far, I mean, you've not been in the sport loads, but what has been your best memory in the sport?
Probably that first nationals. Okay, it was just such a shock to do so well. I got to the semis, missed out from the final by like half a tenth, which is a lot of time, but like I was not expecting to be anywhere near. I was going for the experience or hitting sub 11 because I was very happy with that. But like 2 days after I hit sub 11, I was just like, I know I'm loads faster, and I wasn't excited about it.
Okay, yeah. I've already sort of said that you're very driven and focused, but do you get up to much away from the track? YouTube?
I do edit a lot. Like this is a grind. Alex knows this is a grind. I mean, I work at Tesco right now. I'm looking for an apprenticeship in accounting.
Didn't go uni or?
No, I went to Loughborough. Many of you know Loughborough. I went there and I was doing sport and exercise therapy. And when I had doubts before, but when I got there, they all amplified. The doubts were that, you know, I'm only going for athletics, and like obviously the athletics would have been very good. I would have probably improved loads, whatnot. But if I'm only going for that, I'm pissing away like a load of money into my future. You know, I might not be a millionaire or anything like that. So like, I'm going to be in this debt that for a course that I don't even, you know, not even sure if I want to use. Okay. So I was just like, I'm not being pressurized to stay out. I just left within 2 weeks. Many of you will say like, oh, that's barely enough time. But all of these doubts were with me before. And when I got there, it was just like, I was not enjoying it at all. I hated it. Yeah. I hated every bit of it.
So uni was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, for one person, it's really good. For the other person, like if I didn't go uni, I wouldn't have got my job now. But it's definitely not for everyone, and I'm doing big things now. So yeah, well done. What about like relaxing?
I watch Dragon Ball anime.
Okay, yeah.
I watch a lot of anime. Read the Bible. I can't really think of much other things.
Yeah, no. So I'm asking everyone, if you could go to dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would you go with, and where would you go?
Well, I don't want to sound super religious, but like Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah.
Max Verstappen.
Oh, really? You're
Yeah.
a F1 fan?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, yeah.
I love his conviction. John, Jesus' best friend. I want to know.
Okay.
I just love to know. But I wouldn't need him there if Jesus is literally there.
Yeah. Take your mum.
My mum.
There you go.
Maybe it'll open up her heart.
And where would you go? What's your favourite? Where you go? Anything that's
What food?
You go to an all-inclusive hotel.
Oh, I'm
buffet,
going into an all-inclusive. I eat so much food. Although
Yeah.
Jesus would probably tell me to stop being a gluttonous person. So I don't know. Maybe we'd go on a boat somewhere and just have some bread.
Okay, nice. Just nice and simple life.
Yeah.
Right. As always, part 2, the quick fire round. So I'm just going to be asking a load of questions. You're going to answer.
Yes.
It's just going to rattle through questions basically. Favorite brand of spikes?
Adidas.
100 or 60?
100.
100 or 200?
I don't know. So I'm seeing this season. I want to be weird and say 200 for now.
Money or fame?
Money.
Indoor season or outdoor season?
Outdoor.
Free food for life or free drinks for life?
Food.
Are you shy or confident?
Is there a middle option?
Let's
Choose
ask
to be
for the middle.
one or another.
Situational.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play it safe or take risks?
Take risks.
What's your biggest accomplishment in athletics so far?
Making 2 semis at nationals.
What's one thing you want to do before you die?
Run sub 10. No. Yeah.
Yeah. If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
PG. I don't know. What did other people say? I'd spy on the FBI.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
What superpower would you want?
The Flash. Be the Flash.
Super speed.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you watched? Ask the
Margin
fancy
Vegeta
beat.
versus
yeah,
Goku.
yeah. What's the best thing about athletics?
Improving.
What's the worst thing about athletics?
Not improving.
Music to warm up, yes or no?
No.
Snow or sun?
Snow.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
I love winter. I love it.
Celebrity crush?
Beetlejuice.
Snog, marry, avoid, potatoes, pasta, rice.
Potatoes is getting married.
Yeah,
Pasta and rice.
yeah.
Pasta's getting avoided. Rice is getting kissed.
Finally,
Well, I do with pasta as well, but
are you subscribed to the channel?
yes, on like 3 channels.
Do the same. Subscribe. And the final round, which is the one that everyone likes the most, I think, I've heard. The trivia quiz about athletics. 5 questions. We got the leaderboards. It's on screen now. Jay's well out in front, 4 out of 5. So
4 out of 5. Wow.
we're going to see who can, if anyone can come close to that, let alone break that. How's your trivia knowledge?
Not great.
Not
great.
Question number 1. What is the women's 100 meter hurdles world record? Recently broken.
12.
Point.
6-5.
It's actually 12-1-2.
What?
Yeah, rapid. Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Okay, question number 2. Who has the faster 400 meter flat PB? Sydney McLaughlin or Femke Bol?
Sydney McLaughlin.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes. So Sydney's run 48.74. Femke's actually PB is the indoor world
I
record.
thought I was going to get shot
49.
there, but I was pretty confident
Yeah,
with that.
49.17. Number 3. How many times did Usain Bolt break a world record, including improving on his own and including relays?
3. Oh, relay. Oh, okay. I'm going to say it's 4 or 5. I'm going to say 5.
8.
Oh, I'm only thinking of
insane.
100.
Nah.
What, man?
He broke the world record or improved to 100 3 times, 200 twice, and relay 3 times.
3 times for the relay as well.
Yeah. That's mental.
That is crazy.
You're on 1 out of 3, yeah?
Yep, I'm not first.
Question number 4. Who holds the women's 4x100 meter world record?
Like what nationality?
Yeah. What nation?
Jamaica?
Nah, bro. The US. We need this last one.
Has someone got 0 before?
No.
Someone got 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not awful.
Question number 5, since it's an Olympic year. How many, it's just this is like, What are you doing, bro?
I don't know.
How many track and field Olympic records are also world records?
Bro, that's so hard.
Yeah, it's just going to be a guess, unless you can like work them out. There's no time limit. You can sort of set a minimum because you can get the ones you know. What is your answer?
8.
Right, how did you work this out?
Wait, have I got it right?
Yeah, yeah, 8. Oh, well, no.
Let's see.
Yeah, no Olympic field events are current world records, unless you're going to count heptathlon.
That's crazy, I got 8.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's well, yeah, fair play.
I just counted it all and then I did like probabilities in my head because I know there's not many.
Good thought process. Some people just blow out an answer. That's good. 2 out of 5 for Ryan, but they were hard questions, I think. 100-meter hurdles, thought you'd get. This one I definitely thought you'd get. The women's 4x100.
I just thought it was like Shirley-Ann Fraser.
No, yeah. Leaderboard there.
I am second to last.
So I can't remember off the top of my head. I think you might be joint third with David actually. You lot will see where he is because of the screen. Thank you very much, Ryan, for coming on the channel. Go check out his 0.5 project and his channel. We're back in the outdoor season soon. We're living it up in Portugal. Right, cheers for coming on. Boosh.
Thank you for watching all.